Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nupehadda here with a deck profile for his Thunder Dragon Dinosaur deck.
It is one second place at our locals.
All right.
So.
Let's see what you played, Matt.
Okay, first we go with the Thunder Dragons here. Thunder Dragon Darks. This is like the first time I played the deck, so Thunder Dragon Hawk. Or I'm sorry, 2 Thunder Dragon Hawk and 3 Roars. Just standard builds from what I've seen so far.
Why did you decide to go with 2 Hawk instead of 3?
Hawk, even though it is a Thunder Dragon or anything like that, it's not the most needed card in the deck because it's banished or it's from field to graveyard effect allows you to mulligan your hand or reshuffle whatever cards you want from your hand back to the deck and redraw cards. It's not as useful at times, at least from what I've witnessed from playing. It's still good. It might go to free later just so I can have an extra Thunder Dragon.
All right.
Orisaurus.
3 Ovirap.
Or Ovirap, I'm sorry. We already know that I cannot pronounce names for crap on here, so.
Gotcha.
Pretty much the backbone for the dinosaurs. And
2 Overtex.
2 Overtex here.
Yep.
Pretty much allow you to get the pill to be able to bring out another one itself or any other dragon or any other dinosaurs that I need in case if I need to swarm field real quickly. And of course, one of him. I might play a second one of him. Considering Big Evolution Pill allows you to summon from hand or deck with ignoring the summoning conditions, I feel like a second one might be put into the main or I put one to the side, but we'll get to that in a moment. And of course, everyone's tech card right now. I never saw this play. Now, I've had it in hand, but there was in scenarios where I understand what they're going with. Pretty much, you summon it, you bring tokens out equal to how many monsters you currently have. Never saw it played, so it might get cut. He put in a little bit of hard work today. Didn't use his effect to blow up or anything like that, but I did use him to run over stuff and everything like that. So, and of course, the hand traps. Free Ash Blossom, of course, that's a staple anymore. I hope we can get commons for the casual players because these are still too expensive. 2 Effect Layers and Bell and 1 Snow. Bell never saw play. I might just take her out and put in the second one.
Is there a reason for this specific ratio?
2 Effect Veilers because I don't have Impervience.
Yeah.
So I needed a reason to still have something that'll stop effects.
Would you take out the Ghost Bell for a 3rd Effect Veiler, maybe?
Either that or a second Ghost.
Gotcha.
But the general idea was that I was hoping to see more graveyard effects going off, but that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
On Dinkosaka.
Yep.
This is a Thunder type monster as well, which I forgot about. And I actually watched a video on someone who actually did this as a spicy text, so shout out to them, even though I don't remember their name, but I'll probably post it in the description down below. Pretty much, if I'm going up against any heavy trap decks out there who has spellcasters in there and with spells, Secret Village of spellcasters and all whatnot, I'm just saying F you to that. So
Gotcha.
I'm using the Gem Knight engine, so he's a Thunder type, self-explanatory. Giant Rex, running 1 of him. I might bump him to 2. That's only because I like seeing him onto the field as quickly as possible. He's a 2,000 attacker that, even though he can't attack directly, he can be an obstacle for someone to deal with. 3 pills. You gotta have your vitamins, so this allows you to special summon any dinosaur from hand or deck by banishing from hand or graveyard a dinosaur and a non-dinosaur monster. So 3 Brilliant Fusions. I got this from Nekros. 3 Gold Sarcos. This pretty much allows me to go anything I need, Thunder Dragon or a Giant Rex. 3 Fossil Digs. I need to get 2 more of these. Super like this, but other than that, they're useful. There was an earlier build that I used where it didn't have these in here, and I kind of regret not having that, but I'm glad that I was able to use them in here. Allowed me to search for dinosaurs a lot quicker. 3, Allure of Darkness. It's a very good card when it comes to the Thunder Dragons because it gets their effects off and you get the +1 out of it. Foolish Burial just sends anything I need to the graveyard, usually to get the peel out. Monster Reborn. 1 Thunder Dragon Fusion, which I did not see at all in this. And 1 Insta Fusion. I might bump this up to 2 and take this out because you don't really need this unless you're playing, strictly Thunder Dragons. Like I said, I never saw it. Insta Fusion, it goes into a lot of things that I usually do, and Monster Reborn is just a small staple. I might go to Soul Charge for that. Extra deck was Odoka. Gem Knight.
The Brilliant Fusion.
For the Brilliant Fusion, since he is a Thunder type. And Kaminari Attack, very old card. Didn't realize that it could actually play with Instant Fusion, so 2 to that. And Phoenix and Unicorn staples, pretty much. Link Spider whenever I go into the tokens, but since I'll probably be taking out that one guy, I probably will replace this with something else. I have some ideas. The Sky Blaster, yeah. Use him to change anything I need into a Thunder type, so that way I can get into resources bigger. I only played him once in this, and that was to get 4 more cards on my hand and send back anything I didn't need. Other than that, he hasn't seen play today. This thing only summoned once, and it pretty much got me killed in the first round. So, and Thousand Eyes Restrict. This is a very interesting tech card to use against anyone, especially if I decide to put in a second instant fusion. And of course, Thunder Dragon Colossus, run 3 of him, and a Titan, and Witch Apprentice, and 2 tokens, which probably won't be random.
Gotcha.
And last but not least, the side deck, which I didn't run today because I never got a chance to really go into the side deck, but 3 Book of Eclipse, just so I can stop link summoning spam. 3 Called by the Graves to stop any hand traps that I figure is necessary. Didn't really see that many hand traps at all. Didn't get ashed or anything like that. I mostly did the ashing. So, 3 cherries. I do have the Thunder Colossus and Thunder Titan, so if I go into a Thunder Dragon mirror match, that I can actually deal with them. 3 Royal Decrees and 3 Trap Eaters. For anyone who's playing heavy trap decks. So, other than that, everything. Like, I like the side deck right now, but the main deck and the extra deck, I might do a few changes.
Yeah.
But
So you said you'd probably take out the Ghost Bell, maybe for an Effect Veiler.
Either Effect Veiler or for Ghost.
Ghost Ogre.
Or
Second
Ghost
Ogre.
Yeah. I'll definitely have to see what else I can do for the other guys, because it's not so much as what I can take out, it's what I can put back in.
Yeah.
I just don't think that he is worth it right now. At least from my playing it. Like I said, I never saw it being placed on the field. I kept drawing it, but I was never in such a scenario where I needed to bring it out. So I might try to put more dinosaurs in here, either that or some more Thunder Dragons that are not in here. So
I gotcha. You have any shout outs or anything else to say?
Shout out to Nekro. He provided me with most of this. I guess shout out to you because I got the deck from you, the Thunder Dragons, at least the core set.
Yeah.
But other than that, I do appreciate the community who's been sticking around with me, and I do apologize for not having a video out for a month. It's just, life keeps you busy, and for the most part, I guess I've just been a little bit lazy.
Yeah. I'm sure the fans understand.
I'm sure they do. And if y'all have any questions or anything like that, please comment below. I'll try to answer as best I can. And this time, I think I'll not have the comment section, monitor or anything. Just go rampant on the questions. I'll have to decide what is appropriate and what's not, because every time I get more than one comment, the YouTube thing does not tell me that people have commented. So
Yeah. All right.
well.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Nupehadda signing out.